Hey, so before we jump into the video, I'm just gonna talk a little bit about Dossier. You guys have seen me talk about Dossier all the time on YouTube. Like, I talk about them quite religiously, but this is gonna be a little more in-depth because the real reason why I actually got so into Dossier was that I was really into this labo scent. It's the labo Santal 33. And I can't remember where I smelled it, but there was like this hotel I went to and it just smelled so good. And ever since then, I've been a huge fan of woody sandalwood. This is a dupe for the labo Santal 33. The labo Santal 33 is actually, I think, $300, but Dossier has it for under $50. Like, can you imagine? Like, that's actually why I love it. Aside from the price point, I actually feel like it smells amazing. And aside from smelling amazing, it smells exactly, first of all, I'd be dousing myself, but it smells exactly like the scent that I really like. So aside from this one, this is woody sandalwood, the dupe for Le Labo Santal 30. Floral Sandalwood was one I just got to mix with my woody sandalwood, and this one is actually a dupe for the Maison Francis Courjon Amorous Extra de Perfume. I have never smelled that one, but the way this floral sandalwood smells, it's like pear, tangerine, flower, violet, and of course it has sandalwood in there. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just, the scent is just amazing. And Dossier really did that. I'm gonna leave all their links in the description down below, but I'm obsessed with their smells. Like, I've been using their scents now for almost a year and a half. And not only is it like super similar to the high-end fragrance or the more expensive fragrance, it also lasts really long. So check out Dossier and let's jump into the video. Swear, make me water, dun dun dun. Hi, hello, oh my God, who is that? Is that Rocket in the building? Hi, if you've been on my channel before, you know this is how I am. Sometimes when I haven't recorded in like two months. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rocket Raji and I am a beauty, lifestyle, and honestly internet personality. Stop lying. I need to stop. We're gonna do our makeup. You know why? Because makeup has changed a lot. Life has changed a lot. And this is gonna be like life update slash let's gist slash I have no clue slash let me just get my butt back on YouTube because I know I want to do Vlogmas this year and we gotta start somewhere. All right, so if you're new to my channel, hi, I'm going to list all the products that I'm using in the description down below so that way you guys will be able to know. These are all the new products that I've been using, but for today we're just going to chit chat, catch up, how have I been. I was gonna do a YouTube Q&A, but you guys, you don't understand. The way I've been overthinking about YouTube is actually crazy. Like, overthinking galore. Like, it's been one of those things where I'm like, oh, do I want to come back to YouTube with a vlog? Like, do people even still do YouTube? Like, all these things that honestly, I honestly could care less about, you know? Because I started realizing that sometimes you have to go back to your reasoning of why you do certain things, you know. And YouTube to me has always been such a great outlet. It's been a way for me to teach you guys about makeup, to talk to you guys. You guys have kind of gotten to know me on like a personal level and everything like that. So in a way, you know, every time I'm off YouTube, even though like, yes, there's like other platforms and it's easier to do like TikTok and all those things, I always in some way miss YouTube because YouTube is really where I started my content creation journey. So a lot of times I be overthinking because I'm like, okay, you know, people don't do YouTube anymore, they just do vlogs. And now I don't really even have a vlogging camera anymore. Like, I used to be somebody who like always had a vlogging camera and all that. Don't even have one anymore. So now I'm just kind of like, all right, interesting. So Let's start with the updates. So right now for me, if you guys don't know, I currently actually have been working part-time at Sephora, and that has been amazing. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, life has been very interesting for me. Like, being able to work around people who do makeup on a daily basis and at the same time be around other artists has been beyond inspirational, like beyond inspirational for me. So in the beginning of my content creation journey, I used to work at MAC. If you guys don't know, this was like 20, wow, I can't even rack my mind to like remember, but this was like a while back. I used to work at MAC and I loved MAC, but there was just something about working that made me also take my content creation a lot more seriously. Because when you are a content creator, it's easy to get relaxed, to get chill, to kind of be like, all right, I've been doing this for a while. But when you start working, especially at a company, and you see how they do their things and how diligent you are to meeting goals and things like that, you start to kind of mirror that back to yourself, and you're like, what am I doing for myself to like put work into what I like and what I'm doing? So I think working there has really given me this new sense of direction. It's giving me a new sense of learning more about makeup, not just makeup as far as like, you know, products and things like that. It has given me more insight even in, you know, certain skincare products. I'm learning more about skincare in general. And honestly, working with other artists has just been so beautiful and so awesome. I'm not gonna lie, I really truly genuinely enjoy working there. I started a couple of months ago, and you know, I do it like once or twice a week or 3 times a week sometimes, so I'm part-time. But one thing I really have been learning is just being able to work as a team again. You know, it has given me a new sense of humanity that I felt like I lost, you know, especially in connecting with people. I love meeting people. I love being around people on a daily basis and being able to like talk to people about makeup. I don't know, I kind of like, especially after me being a mom and everything, I kind of lost my passion a little bit in terms of the fact that I didn't really even used to wear makeup as much. And when I would wear makeup, it was because I was going out, you know. And now the fact that I have to work, and not that I have to wear makeup, but I've kind of put it in my head to like start wearing makeup more, and I have just been obsessed with wearing makeup, like obsessed now. And I even noticed like my technique has changed. I've learned different techniques from different artists. You know, I'm also a part of this makeup competition by Patrick Ta, and that's just been amazing. If you want to vote for me, you can vote for me by clicking the link down below. But I've just been in this space of just trying to take life a little easier. I'm very introspective a lot nowadays. You know, I used to be that person who wasn't very introspective. I used to be a lot of like outward speaking and things like that. But now I've been so much more introspective, and it has caused me to start really thinking about like why I do the things I do. And in a way, like after like a couple of years ago, and honestly, I just feel like this is the first year that I'm getting myself back after being a mom. I think a lot of women, you know, kind of make it seem like, oh, well, you know, you have a baby, you go back to normal. It's really not that way. Your brain changes, your life changes, you become a different person. And I feel like I've changed so much over the years to a point where, you know, I just lost my passion in makeup, because I just started thinking that was makeup really worth it, you know, in terms of the fact that I felt like I wasn't really progressing as a makeup artist. So working and being able to be around other artists has like given me that renewed sense of like, wow, I genuinely always loved makeup. Why would I ever stop doing this? Why would I ever think that this isn't something that is valuable to me? So in a way, like, my passion has been renewed, and you know, just learning more about myself through makeup, funny enough, learning more about who I am as a person. And I don't know, it's just been a very cool journey to be around or to be a part of, you know. And it feels like I am an old version of myself with new parts, and I really genuinely love that for me, because you know, even me like going on my lock journey, I haven't really talked about my lock journey that much, that heavily on my YouTube channel. Honestly, I didn't even tell you guys. You know, usually I take you guys on like a whole journey, especially when I'm like changing my hair and stuff like that. I just started my lock journey. I didn't even tell you guys, oh hey, I'm starting I was just like, look, I have locks now. But just a little bit on my lock journey. Like, I started my lock journey, it's about to be a year actually, which is crazy to me, because what, like a year, like I didn't even, what? So it's about to be a year since I've been locked, and even just that alone has been different. It has been so different. I have been feeling so beautiful with starting my lock journey without even like coming on here to be like, oh hey, it's my lock journey. I was just like, look y'all, before I even went on my lock journey, I made sure that I was ready for it, because you know, I changed my hair so much that, you know, I kind of started feeling like, am I gonna be able to get locks? But I love my locks. Like, even having my hair like this right now is making me just, I don't know, it's just beautiful, and it has really made me appreciate myself so much more. For my 1 year like lock anniversary, I don't know what I'm doing yet, but I'm definitely gonna celebrate it in some way, because I feel like it deserves to be celebrated. Like a whole year. Like, do you see my hair, y'all? Like, what? You guys know by next year my hair is about to be, it's about to be giving hang time. It's about to be giving hang time, and I'm excited. But this whole journey has just been amazing. Sometimes it's been stressful, not gonna lie to you, especially in those times where like I need a retwist and I'm like, bruh, what is going on? My hair just be sticking up in different ways and things like that. But I've genuinely really just been embracing all parts of the journey, and I don't know, just it has also made me embrace myself in a way. Do I ever think I'm gonna go back to like loose hair? I don't know. I don't think so. I think I already picture myself as like a lock grandma, honestly, you know. So that's a little bit about that, because I really want to like touch on like most things. In terms of other things, what other things have been going on? Bruh, y'all ain't tell me that it was ghetto out here in the dating world, okay? And it's y'all's fault, because what? So y'all may not know this, actually probably have not even talked about this, but I started dating a couple of, in the beginning of this year actually, and that was when I had to like learn the definition of a situationship and a definition of a lot of things that I did not even know existed, because the last time I dated was what, 2010, y'all. But it is very ghetto out there, and I'm still in the game trying to figure out how y'all make it out here, because I don't know, man. Especially dating as a single mom, that's like a whole nother topic. Like, that's a whole nother lane. Like, I did not expect things to be the way they are. Like, it's like a whole new world. a whole new world, literally. Because between, I don't know, man, you know, I'm starting to really question people in general. I think it has opened my mind to a lot of things, you know, as a woman, and it has opened my mind to a lot of standards that like I try to uphold for myself. But all I know is that it has been ghetto. I did a little bit of a soft launch a couple of weeks ago. If y'all didn't see it, that's okay. That's okay too. Am I ready to talk about it? No, y'all know I'm not. You know, I went from being room care, the person who talked about everything, to like realizing that I don't like talking about everything anymore. I talk about things that I feel like are relevant, and I talk about the things that I feel like are helpful. So I try to kind of minimize what I talk about nowadays, which is fine. I think you guys understand that. I am more grown now. When I started YouTube, I was in my 20s, and 20s Ronke was impulsive. 20s Ronke was I don't care about nothing. I still am that way, but I'm also more cautious about what I say. I'm also more cognizant about the people who are watching me. I still feel like I'm a very authentic person in the sense that I still do what I feel like I want to do. You know, that will never change. That's something that I would always, you know, I'll always be. Authenticity is literally one of my biggest values as a person, and I've realized that it shows up in different ways on my platform. Lately, I've actually even been wanting to do more TikTok. And what I've noticed about this whole TikTok thing is when I first started on TikTok, I was very authentic, you know? And because I took a break and I was not able to like really focus on TikTok, I had to like refine my voice online. Because it's so funny, because who I am as a person and who I am online, sometimes it's like I really be feeling like I'm this hilarious person, and then when it comes to online, I can't like translate it properly. I don't know how to explain it. I'm pretty sure like you guys understand what I'm saying. Like it's like hard to like translate my personality without it coming off like either fake or like, you know, I'm trying to like put up a front. So a lot of times, like with YouTube, it's a little different because, you know, I'm doing my makeup, and because I'm doing my makeup and because I'm actually doing stuff, it's easier for me to talk, even though like generally I don't really be talking when I'm doing my makeup. But I don't know why it's easier for me to talk. A couple of months ago, my camera broke, right? And I was like, you know what, my camera broke, it's fine, I'm gonna repair it, blah blah blah. It took me a couple of months, but I finally decided that okay, I'm gonna repair it. Repaired it, started being like, all right, you know, let me get back on my content game. Oh my god, I definitely put too much blush on. Look, let me start getting on my content game, you know, like, you know, let me jump back into it. Because again, every single time like something happens or like equipment breaks or something like that, I lose my flow. Because I feel like with content, there's a flow of things, you know, how you come across, like how you do things, there's a flow. So every time that something happens, I always struggle to find my flow again. Like, you know, and after my camera broke and everything, it kind of sent me into this place of like, dang, what is going on, you know? And, you know, I kind of stopped posting for a while because I genuinely love my content. And the type of content I like producing is more, not even long form content, but more high definition, high quality content. And I honestly, as a millennial, have been trying to break out of that mindset, because what I've started noticing is social media has become less about high quality and more about just being on the go, you know, creating content. But something about me in my millennial mind will not allow me to create content that is not high quality. Like, I'm so sorry. Like, I try to be like one of those people who like just use their phone and go. And when I first started TikTok, I was like that. I was all about using your phone and go. But for some reason, after a while, I was like, please, 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 something about this high quality content is making me proud of what I'm creating. Like, I like being proud of the content I create. I don't like just creating to create. And I noticed that, you know, even with this whole trends and things going on, I noticed that I enjoy it better when I create content that is, you know, more authentic, more like me, instead of just creating content for trends. And I've been trying to find a balance between like trending things and creating content that overthinking goes hand in hand with procrastination. Because after I'm done overthinking, now I'm procrastinating, because at the end of the day, like, oh my god, if I don't do this in a certain way, or like, you know, trying to make sure that all my content is like, you know, aesthetic or like a specific route, bruh, the whole thing just be stressing me out so much that I'm just like, you know what, why don't you just go on camera? set up your camera and just go on camera, okay? Like at this point, you need to stop making it such a huge deal, because I'd really be in my head. Like I'd be in my head just making everything such a huge deal, and then at the end of the day not doing anything and realizing, oh crap, I didn't do anything. Why would I do that? You know what I mean? What's the point of overthinking and doing all that and then at the end of the day not doing anything? Why don't you just do at least one thing? And today I decided my one thing, because y'all, the first thing that was my problem was, oh, you know, what do I want my YouTube schedule to be now? That one took 1 week to figure out what I want my YouTube schedule to be. Then after I took 1 week to figure out what my YouTube schedule would be, and you know, it started kind of reminding me of, you know, a lot of people before used to ask me like, oh, you know, how do I start a YouTube channel? You know, I've really always wanted to start a YouTube channel. How do I start? And it reminded me of a time where I just started YouTube and I couldn't get it together. It was hard for me to get consistent, because consistency was not something that I was used to for a while, like until I started really putting my mind to it. So it reminded me of a time that I had to start trying to put my mind to trying to be consistent. And I was like, wow, so this is the process that you actually go through, you know, when you're trying to figure things out. So I said to myself, you know what? Why don't you just figure out what works for you? Because again, it is about me being a mom. It is about, you know, now Ivana is actually in daycare. My Ivana is now 3 years old. Amari is now 4 years old. I know I haven't really talked about this on my channel, but Amari finally got diagnosed with autism. And I say finally because if you guys don't know, I actually have a psychology degree, a psychology bachelor's. And that degree, please, I cannot talk too much about it, because honestly, I really truly think that I'm grateful that I got the degree. But I also worked in the field for a couple of years, and I pride myself in being able to kind of know when something is off. And with Amari, you know, when he was first born and everything, I could tell that, you know, I would have like an interesting journey ahead of me. So I was never really shocked or confused. I guess I was more worried because, you know, working in the field and being a mom of a kid with autism is two separate different things. So, you know, it took me a second to kind of navigate with that. And, you know, I'm still trying to navigate with that. But I have such a great support system. Not that times don't get challenging or things don't happen, but I have a support system that helps me be able to kind of have a little bit of time to myself and be able to at least create content and work when I can. So now I have to figure out what works for me, like what really works for me, you know, what makes me, you know, is it recording on Mondays or is it recording on Tuesdays? So lately that's kind of what I've been trying to figure out, like what recording schedule works for me. So remember how I told you guys my camera broke? Well, a couple of weeks after that, my laptop broke. And at this point, you know, I need to call whoever the guardian angel is watching me to let them know that please, take me off the list of being God's strongest soldiers for next year and this year. Because how would my camera break? And then after that, my laptop break? My village people, I see you. You better stop it. You hear me? Stop it. Anyway, so now I'm at a part where my laptop is broken, and you know what? Never back down, never what? Give up. Content creation for me is about doing something for yourself, you know, and being able to create whatever it is, just being able to create. And for me, it is something that has grown my self-esteem as a person. It is something that has made me realize how strong I am and how capable I am to doing things. And because of that, I continue relentlessly. No matter how many times, you know, things have tried to stop me, or I continue because I genuinely believe that aside from me teaching people, you know, on here, which I'm obviously going to go back to like being more on the tutorial side of things, because I honestly generally love teaching you guys different things. I like, you know, showing you guys like the techniques I've picked up along the way as a makeup artist, or showing you guys just like even behind the scenes. Like I really want to start doing more vlogs on my YouTube. I'm hopefully gonna upgrade my phone next week, and when I upgrade my phone, I'll be able to like just use my phone to vlog, which will be amazing. So I'm just in this phase of like rediscovering myself as a content creator. Like, what does this version of me look like? Because I think a lot of times, you know, as young adults or even as adults, we automatically assume that we are one version for the rest of our life, when at the end of the day there are different versions that are birthed through us at different stages of our life. And I feel like this stage of my life is all about growth, and it's all about prioritizing, you know, my mental well-being, as well as prioritizing keeping promises to myself. I think that's really what it is. Being able to be honest and truthful about the things that I want as a person, and being able to carry out the tasks that I assign for myself. Nobody's perfect. And that was something that really freed me in the way I thought for a long time, because for a long time I had this weird mindset that I was missing something, because surely certain people that I saw had to be perfect, you know. And then I realized that we're all just winging it, and we're all just trying our best to get by. And the more I started realizing that, the easier it was for me to kind of look at myself as somebody who was also in the race and just trying. And being human is messy, and I didn't want to accept that fact for such a long time, because I felt as though not everybody was showing their mess. So why should I be the one to show my mess or my background music? But then I started realizing that like everybody is different. You know, there are some people who don't care to show that side of them that is weird or messy, or, you know, not up to the status quo. But me, I'm weird as hell. And once I started accepting that fact and really embracing that fact that I'm weird and I love it, I started realizing like there's other weird people too, and that's okay. Please, I need to sneeze. Y'all, I literally finished the whole thing and I was like, you weren't recording. That's fine, because guess what? I'm not going to procrastinate any further. I'm still going to put this video up. The face gonna eat. The face the hair, the outfit. Okay, I'm giving cozy cute, obviously, because that's always what I give. Honestly, I was wearing a whole dress before, but then I was like, I beg, I'm going out to eat. I don't have to do all that. It was brunch. I beg, it's not that serious. Anyway, obviously we gotta top it off with scent. Okay, scent. Spray my perfume, you know. Look really cute. I love this eye. This eye is giving this. Can you please stop it? Thank you. Yeah. I'm telling you, man, I'm really feeling myself. Do you see the makeup? The makeup is giving glam. It's giving, who is she and what does she want? Eh? Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I know it's all over the place, but I really just wanted to get a video out there so that I can start vlogging and just start enjoying myself again on YouTube. And I'm one of those people who like intro videos and then jumping into like the actual content. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and share, and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye guys. I'm so annoying. Let me stop.